Okay, y'all. What's up, peoples? I know y'all like, bro. She always come and then leave. But this time, I actually got something good for y'all. For real. I really do. Because I got this new series that I am finna start on my channel. If y'all been seeing it, I've been trying to make my new playlist so it can already be up. So this is my first video. This is going to be episode 1. The new series is every scary movie ever made. We're going to go through the movie. I'm going to explain what I saw, what I liked, what I didn't like. I'm going to show y'all the previews before the movie. I'm going to tell you if you should watch it, you don't watch it. And I'm going to show you a few things that I actually found out while I was researching. And I'm doing this series, y'all, because I can truly say I love scary movies. Like, this is a true passion of mine. And I'm like, bro, you watch every scary movie in the world. And I mean, like, y'all, I watch every scary movie, even the ones that are bad. So I know for sure I can tell y'all everything y'all need to know about some scary movies. Because you can ask anybody that knows me. She loves scary movies. That's all she ever watched. If you ask me what you want to watch, I'm going to say a scary movie. So, yeah. And I'm going to try to put out as many episodes as quick as possible because, y'all, I can truly say I watch so many scary movies. I watched 3 new scary movies today and 1 new scary movie last night. So I got so much content for y'all that's going to be in this file. And it's going to be cool as shit. Like, I truly think this is going to be, like, really cool. And it should help my channel grow. Because I know a lot of people like scary movies. And they want to know what's going on in the movie before. And maybe it's some stuff that y'all caught in the movie that I didn't catch. So, we're going to start off. I think I'm going to just start off by telling y'all a few things about the movie. Let's do that. Because I actually pulled up the information about the movie on here. The movie that we're going to be talking about today is Jeepers Creepers 1. If y'all know, Jeepers Creepers made 4. They have Jeepers Creepers 1, Jeepers Creepers 2, Jeepers Creepers 3, and Jeepers Creepers 4. We're going to talk about 1 today. And we'll end up going through the other ones sooner or later too, because I watched all of those. And Jeepers Creepers, bro, one thing I can say is, when I watched this, I was too young to be watching it, and it scared me to death. I mean, like, I was truly scared, child. Like, not little scared, I mean, big scared. Jeepers Creepers came out in 2001. So I was only 8 years old. I had no business watching this movie. No business at all. But I watched it. I watched it with my older brother, my older sister. And I was scared for days that this dude was going to pull up outside my house in his truck and come get me. For real. So a few facts about Jeepers Creepers. It was released August the 31st, 2001. Producers J. Todd Harris, Tom Lush, and Barry Oper. Directed by Victoria Salva. Written by Victoria Salva. She had to be a crazy lady to want to write something like this. Production company American Zoetrope and Myrad Pictures. United Artists, MGM Distribution Company, and Scream Media Films. They make really, really, really good scary movies. I watch a lot of scary movies from them. It was released in 2021, like we said, and it's exactly 383 minutes long. It was made in the U.S. Dang, the budget was $33.2 million. I wouldn't think it would actually need that much, bro. All y'all doing is, all y'all was gonna need was a car and a house, and, well, I guess, you gotta think about, he did have to get the costume and all that. But 33.2 million, that's pushing it. But the budget was 33 million, but it made 130 million. So shit, I guess it was worth the 33 million. So yeah, that's the basic information I see on here about it. So now I want to show y'all the official trailer that came out in 2001. This is the Jeepers Creepers trailer. We're gonna watch it together. Then we're gonna go ahead and talk about Jeepers Creepers and what actually happened during the movie. And cause bro, it's a great movie, y'all. But watch this with me and let's see.
I haven't seen a car in 50 miles.
You know what I just thought of, right?
Kenny and Darla.
Believe that story?
Are they meant to go looking for her head?
They only found the car.
They never found her head.
What's he doing?
The hell is that? He dumped something down that pipe.
Wrapped in a sheet. Is this your idea of a little adventure?
I'm just gonna walk.
You know the part in scary movies where somebody does something really stupid and everybody hates them for it? This is it.
Every 23rd spring, for 23 days, it gets to eat.
Eat.
What the hell I said, Dave?
It's starting with us.
You must have 5, maybe 600 bodies down there. You've got something that likes one of you.
You think he's dead?
They never are.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that was the trailer, the official trailer that actually came out on TV in 2001. I actually remember watching this trailer and getting a little scared, but being like, bro, I can't wait till they come out so I can watch it. So let's get into it. We're gonna hop right into what actually happened during the movie. Because I've watched it so many times, I can truly say I remember everything that happened for the most part. So I didn't have to rewatch it. Um, Sorry, y'all, I thought I heard something. So the movie starts off. The screen opens up, and it's Kenny. No, that's their friends, Kenny and Darla. We're gonna talk about them a little bit later on in the review. But it's her brother. It's Trish and Derry. Okay, Trish is the girl, and Derry's the brother. They're both coming home from college, so they're driving home together from college, talking, they by themselves, and for some odd reason they ended up taking the back road instead of taking the highway where it would have probably been a little more safer for them to be at. Okay, if you feel me there. So they're driving, they're just talking about stuff. They ended up bringing up their friend, the one that we just talked about, Kenny and Darla. Okay, those two, they had died prior to this on the same highway that they were taking. They only found their car. They never found their bodies. Keep that in mind for the rest of the review of how that ended up happening. So they're driving, they're playing this game. They read the license plate. If somebody has a weird license plate that's different, they try to guess what it is. So they're doing that. They see one SUV, so it's like an older white couple. They see them, they wave. Their license plate says "Sexy Forever," so they pulled up next to them. They're old. They like, oh yeah, sexy forever. Okay. So then they end up Driving some more, okay? Driving. This big old raggedy truck is like coming up on them, but they're not paying attention because they don't see it because it's behind them. The truck is coming up pretty aggressive, okay? He's on their tail honking, honk. This big horrifying crazy looking truck is like right on them. They're trying to get out the way. They're telling him to go around. You can go around me. He's still not going around. He's just honking. He's honking and honking. So he finally ends up getting around them, okay? And leaves. They're like still pretty shook up or whatever. They read his license plate. It says be beating you. That's what they thought it said. But the real way and what it's actually supposed to be pronounced as with is will be eating you. Like be eating you, like truly eating you type shit. So they shocked, they keep driving, okay. Next thing they know, they get further down the road. They're talking about their mom, how they miss their mom, how their mom misses them. They ended up stopping to take a pee at one point. They get back in the car and they're going back down the street. So now they're passing by this old church. And they looking at the old church and they see the man and the truck that just tried to run them off the road, right? So they see him and he's throwing something down a pipe behind the church, wrapped in a sheet, wrapped and roped in a sheet, wrapped and roped in a sheet with red stains on it, okay? So they pass by and they watch him throw the whatever it may be down the pipe, right? So they like, yeah, that's hella suspicious. But as they're driving past watching him, he's watching them. Let's not forget, he see them too. So now the sister Trish, she's in the back seat trying to find her phone. Her phone has no signal, so she gets her brother's phone, right? His phone dead. She has a car. He has a car charger, but she don't have an actual plug to plug it into. So now they arguing, and he's like, "Bro, we should have took my car. We should have took my car." And as they're arguing, let's not forget homeboy back at the church. He done hopped back in his whip, the truck. Oh yeah, he hopped back in there. And he is on them like white on rice. When I say white on rice, he is on them. I mean, coming up behind them, hitting them. Coming up, hitting them. He did it so many times to where they were so scared they just literally drove off the road into a field. And he kept going. So they hop out, look at their car. The trunk wouldn't close. They ended up putting something on the trunk to make it close. So now they're like, bro, we need to go and get you a phone so we can actually talk and call the police and, let them know what's going on. So as she's saying that, here goes the brother. Well, we need to actually know what to tell the police. We don't even know what he put down that pipe. And she's like, I'm not going back there. You just want to go down there to see if it's something nasty down there in that basement. And that he put down that pipe. And bro, I would have stuck to that if I was her. I would have not went back. But what did they do? Went back to the church. They went back to the church. And you want to know which church? The one that he just threw that stuff down that pipe. So she says, I am not going down there. He said, okay, so what if there's somebody down there that needed our help? And like she said, you just think it's something nasty down there. And then he was like, all right, what if it was you down there? So I guess at that point, it kind of changed her mind. Like, bro, what if it was me down there? That would be pretty fucked up. Bro, I don't give a fuck if it was me down there. I'm not going back down there. You think I'm crazy? That's crazy. So they end up going back to the church. So he goes to the pipe. He starts to yell down the pipe. They don't hear nothing. He starts to yell again. They don't hear nothing. They start walking away because he wanted to go get a flashlight from the car to see if he can flash the light down there to see if he sees something. So they go walk away just a little bit. They heard a noise. Like they heard something. Like they actually heard something. Like maybe it was a person. So he yelled back, hello, hello, hello. She get the flashlight. She's holding him by his feet while he's flashing a light down the pipe, right? Stupidest shit ever. I wouldn't. No. Fuck no. He sees something moving, okay? So he thinks it may be a person or something like that. Bro, no, it's rats. So the rat's moving. He started kicking his legs. She was holding on to his legs. He ended up falling right down the pipe. Fell, hurt himself. Right on the floor. So keep this in mind. Where he fell at is exactly where Jeepers Creepers had just threw whatever it was down the pipe. So he sees, he looks up. Oh, that's me. So he looks up and he actually sees like the thing that he threw down the pipe, right? So he goes over to it and he kicks it a little bit. Nothing happened. I've actually seen this movie, but when I watched it, I'm not trying to look at this one. I'm gonna show y'all that at the end, but let's just put it on this one now. Let me just go back. Darkness Falls is actually a really good one though. Okay, so look, they go back down, and he kicked it 2 times. The third time he was finna kick it, a person reached his arm out and grabs him hard as hell. And he's like trying to do this to him to try to tell him. So he pulls open the sheet, rips it, and he has a long cut all the way down. And he's scratching at it, scratching at it, scratching at it. Next thing you know, he dies. Like, dies. Now, he's like, oh yeah, this nigga got bodies down this mug. He looks up and around. There's 6, maybe 700, 800 bodies down there attached to the ceiling. I mean, stitched together like a quilt or some shit. He goes looking. And guess who he sees on the wall? Kenny and Darla. Because like I told y'all at the beginning, they were talking and said they never found their bodies. Only their car. And they died on the same stretch of road a few years prior. So, he sees his friends and, bro, this nigga's in shock. He goes back to the car. Scared the shit out of his sister because she didn't see him coming up. And she thought she seen the truck coming. And she was finna leave, bro. He get in the car. He don't say nothing. Nothing. All he say is, we need to call the police. So they end up going. They end up going to a restaurant right down the street. It was a little diner or whatever. As they pulled up to the diner, who passes by? The big old truck with Jeepers Creepers in it. And where do you think he on his way back to? The church with the bodies that he had just got done throwing down there. That's what he was on the way to. So, now, they get in the diner. They say they need to call the police. Everybody like, call the police. They don't know what's going on. So they go to the phone. They call the police. After they got the phone with the police, the phone started ringing again. So they answered it. It's a lady on the phone that said their name. Okay? And she was like trying to tell them, okay, like what y'all saw. And she's telling them, she's a psychic. So she saw them and she's telling them on the phone that the Jeepers Creepers, that y'all can't run from it. He's gonna come find you no matter what. She played the Jeepers Creepers song. I'm gonna play it at the end for y'all, just in case y'all didn't hear it. She played a Jeepers Creepers song for them and told them, when y'all hear this, run. Something bad is finna happen when you hear this song. It's getting played on the old record recorder or something. All right. So now they're in the car. Well, they're not in the car. They're still at the place. They're still at the place. So they're waiting on the police. The police come. They tell the police exactly what they saw. The police do not believe them. But as they're at the police, at the diner with the police, Jeepers Creepers flew in and went out to their car, sniffed their car to see if it's something that he would like from either one of them. They go out there. They said it was a man at your car. It was a man sitting there at your car sniffing that laundry. It was Jeepers Creepers. He just dressed like a man. He not no man. He not a man now. The nigga's a demon, a devil or some shit. So now he's trying to tell him, do you believe me now? He said, now the nigga even know my name because this nigga got his damn name on his drawers. So now the police are like, all right, come on. We gonna follow y'all out to the old church and y'all show us what y'all saw. So on the way out to the old church, the police are following them. They get a call because they had fingerprints on the door. So they said they tested it at the lab and it was old dead skin. Like, how the hell is that? And then he was like, are you sure you're not driving no lunatics out here to this church? Because the church is on fire, burning out of control right now. Jeepers Creepers had knew that they seen what was going on and he set it on fire. So now they still following them out to the church. Next thing you know, the police hear something fall on top of his roof, right? So he like, hey, hold on, man. I think the sky is falling. Bro. He look out he put his head out the thing and look. She gets snatched out. One of the police gets snatched out one window. I don't know if he threw her or whatever. Then the other police, he literally reached his hand into the top of the car, snatched his head up, head like this. I said like a anchor hook kind of thing. It puts me in the mind of maybe like okay, look, he just cut off his head through the window. Through the top of the car. Next thing you know, they still not paying attention, but they hear the song on the radio, the Jeepers Creepers song that the lady said, when you hear this song, watch out. Something bad finna happen, right? So, now, y'all just hear stuff. So now, the next thing you know, they see something. Something fell and hit the top of their car. So they stop. The police car stopped too. So now, they look out and Trish get out the car and she try to go up to the police. She trying to see what's going on. So Derry, when she halfway up there, he telling her to come back. Derry touches the top of the car. He see that it was blood on the car. That was blood from the police head that he threw up there. So now everything is pretty crazy, y'all. At this point, Derry say, Trish, come back to the car. Jeepers Creepers gets out of the car, picks up the head, and sucks out the tongue. Bro, when I say they got in that car and took off so quick, they got ghosts. So they get a little further down the road and they stop at a house because she's like, bro, where are we going? Because I can't keep going. We're going to need some gas. We got to do something. She's like, well, we need to stop and call the police because they just killed these police, so we need to call smoke police. So they end up stopping at this old lady house. The old lady, she was kind of like, she was a dick, bro. She was a dick at first. And then they were like, we need to call the police. Somebody has been hurt. And she's like, not one of her babies. And she talking about a cat. She talking about a whole cat, y'all. She talking about some Somebody killed one of her cat babies, and she might nah, a real person has been hurt. And she say, okay, you can call the police, but don't bring them over here because I don't like police like that. Try to tell me how many cats I can have at my house to my city zoning. So, as soon as she say that, next thing she know, her power go out. And she asked them, hey, y'all got anybody with y'all? And they say, no. Then she sees something fly up over her head down. No. First, she see a shadow of somebody behind her scarecrow. She go in the house. She say, not my goddamn scarecrow. She get a shotgun. She come out. She say, you got 2 seconds to get your ass off my lawn. And don't think I'm going to tell you twice. She shot. He flew up into her house. All she hears her cats in there tripping. So she's mad now because, like I just said, she act like these cats are people. So then Derry's like, bro, do not go in there, bro. I'm telling you, don't go in there. You don't want to fuck with this nigga. This nigga is crazy. So she hit him in the nuts with the gun and go in the house. All you hear is all kind of stuff. Then you hear 2 shots. And then you hear them trying to ask, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay? They see her walking up. But when she gets closer, they can see that the gun is in the middle of her stomach. And Jeepers Creepers has her up and her feet are hanging off the floor. He throw her to the side. He done killed her. Next person that got killed. They hop in their car so quick. Jeepers Creepers come stand right in front of them. So now they having a drive off. He's flying over the car every time they try to hit him. They're trying to hit him. They caught him one time. He fell to the ground. They ran over him a few times. They took off. Now, where did they end up going after this? Now they finally end up going to the actual police department. Okay? The police department. This is where everybody at. They tell them what happened. These people truly don't believe them. But, you know, it is what it is. So they sitting down in the police department. And the lady, the one that they ended up talking on the phone to, she came and she actually seen her in person. When I told you about the psychic, she said, it's something in y'all that he wants. Because he eats body parts. Like, that's why he smelled their clothes to see, like, if it's something in him that he might want to like to eat. He's like cannibal. So as this is going on, they get like a warning thing at the police station, like, and the lights start going off. So they go back there where all the inmates at to check on all of them. This nigga is back there eating some of the inmates because he needed to fix his body because they had just ran him over in the street. So now they going through here. The lady trying to get Trish and her brother out of the police station because they know that he's there for them. They ended up stuck in some room, bro. And this is when the fucked up part happened. He smelled both of them. But it was something in the brother that he wanted more than Trish. He got him. He was at the window. The police actually see this. Everybody sees this dude. And Trish, she says, bro, I'm stronger. I won't fight you. Take me. Don't take him. And he didn't. That nigga flew and left. The next day, Trish's parents were supposed to come pick her up and get her. And then the next part it cuts to is Jeepers Creepers and her brother. That nigga done ate him. Ate his eyes, everything. And that was the end of that movie. So that was Jeepers Creepers 1, my first movie review. And bro, when I say whoever made the costume of Jeepers Creepers, that mug was so scary and so in like detailed. It's like, it's crazy. And I'm gonna show y'all a fun fact that I found out when I was actually looking up a few things about Jeepers Creepers. And I found it on YouTube. It was this one right here. And it's not that.
In Jeepers Creepers, the Creeper's eyes are failing him, and we can see that they are very pale. It seems that Derry's eyes are exactly what he wants to replace his own. Now, at the end of the movie, we find Trish pleading with the Creeper to take her instead of Derry. She tells the Creeper that she is stronger and that everything she has is the same as Derry. But the question is this true? In the opening scene of Act 1, we see something. It's just one little clue that tells us her statement is incorrect. Did you see it? She's holding a pair of prescription glasses, which means that her eyesight is not as good as Derry's. Now, this was put in the movie to show us that she is not the same and not stronger than Derry, or at least not concerning the things that the Creeper wants.
See, now I did not figure that out until I started researching and I found that out. You wouldn't have even paid attention to that. Like, think about how in depth and how the person who wrote this, they were thinking that in depth to put that in there to show that. I would never knew. So y'all, that's my first review. I'm gonna have this uploaded tonight. I want y'all to go watch it. I would love for y'all to comment any scary movie and I will do a review on it and we'll go through it together. Tell me anything in the comments y'all want to say about the movie, something y'all like, something y'all didn't like, if it was scary to you or if it wasn't. Just let me know. I'll see y'all in my next one.